We are excited to welcome in our next guest this morning, where we're going to put a spotlight on seniors and a great organization, a great foundation that is doing some great things for seniors as well. Joining us this morning from the Gulfport Senior Center Foundation, we have Jennifer Tarana joining us. And then we're also going to talk about, mainly what we're talking about is this great auction coming up, a great event called Best Seat in the House. And Karen Love is going to give us the details on that. But Jennifer, let's start with you. And we were chatting before we got started here on it's been a tough year for seniors. So I love that this foundation is really just trying to make sure that the seniors there in your community are well taken care of.
It has been a tough year, Carly. Our foundation is geared toward raising funds for the Gulfport Senior Center. And when the pandemic started, we weren't sure exactly how we were going to raise money. So it's been a tough year, but we've been able to raise some funds for the Senior Center, and their food pantry has been a real boon to the seniors in Gulfport. So that's just a little part of it, but it's been wonderful.
Yeah, that's just a very small portion, because some of the things the foundation has been able to do. Give us some quick examples before we get to this auction and what this money is raised for.
Sure. Over the past year, we've raised, as I said, a considerable amount of money for the food pantry due to generous donations from the community. We were able to purchase touchless water fountains that will be installed before the Senior Center opens, when the pandemic ceases to exist or calms down a bit. We bought new computers prior to the pandemic getting started, so there are new computers at the Senior Center. We have purchased video equipment for the Senior Center so that they can tape some of the different classes that they do, and those are offered now on local, I think it's a local channel you can access for government programs. And so those are the big things we've done recently.
Yeah. Obviously, that takes some money. So now let's bring in this great event, which I have not really heard anything like this before. Karen, explain what this Best Seat in the House is all about. And I know we're going to show some pictures of some of the items that are auctioned off.
Great. I'm glad you're going to show the pictures, because they say it all. I was vacationing in Milwaukee in the summer of 2018 and happened upon a chair auction. And I just couldn't get it out of my head, because I live in a community absolutely full of artists and giving artists. So when I got back in town, I asked a number of artists. Well, first I asked a number of movers and shakers in town to join me in a think tank about how we could do this and improve upon it in Gulfport, Florida. And we got together and we realized what we could do is go to our local artists. We did. We went to 10. We asked them if they would take a blank Adirondack chair and make it a piece of art. They did. We had our first auction in 2019. It was very, very successful. We came back in 2020 to do it again. And this year, and in 2020, we added windows, just blank, dirty window panes. We gave it to the artists, and it's amazing what they've done with them. And then COVID hit and we got shut down. So now we're starting all over again.
Oh, they were beautiful. We have about a minute left. How can people help with this auction? How do they get involved? How can they bid on some of these things? What do they need to do?
Well, I would say come on down. We have a very open air space right in downtown Gulfport at the corner of Shore and 56th, the Tiki Bar and Grill. It will be on March 20th. We kick off at 5 o'clock with a DJ. The auction starts live at 6. It'll be over by 7. And there is an opportunity to do a pre-bid if you prefer. You can check it out on Facebook. We have a Facebook page called Best Seat in the House with a view.
All right. So you can bid both online and in person, or one or the other?
You can bid, not online. We have one coordinator who will be watching on Facebook and will take your best and highest bid, and then they will be your professional bidder the day of the auction.
Awesome. Well, ladies, thank you so much. It seems like such a fun event. I love supporting artists as well. I think that's another key component with that. So that's pretty cool. We'll make sure all the details get on our website too, but good luck.